name is Kevin. I'm the CTO from Amar Bank. Amar Bank is one of the pioneer in digital banking in Indonesia. We already started the digitalization journey since 2014 by launching one of our digital product called Tunaiku, or in English is My Cash, which is a digital loan, unsecured loan, but everything happened digitally. And 2020 we also launched our digital banking called Senyumku, or in English is My Smile, which is covering all the third-party fund gathering and so on and so forth. Today, I was one of the panelists in the topic of this digital payment as well as its challenge in Indonesia, especially in Indonesia. So one of the takeaway that I got from this session was to have these collaborations, because Indonesia is a very big country. I think the number 5 in terms of the populations, and also there is no single player that can tap all in all. It is not one pie that can be chewed by one player. And because of that, then rather than competing to each other, each player will have their own portion, its own so-called market segment. And to be able fasten the digital payment education process to the customer, and also let the people shift from this cash basis payment to digital payment, definitely the collaboration need to be there. And collaboration is not only bank between bank, but also banks with this non-bank institution like this fintech player, P2P player, e-money player, and also even the other digital startup like this e-commerce, also the players like the FMA players and so on and so forth. Actually, this 60% unbanked is still there, and there is a valid. And how we can reduce the number, I think same with my previous answer was like, we cannot do it ourselves. I think I gave an example on the stage as well, that there was one shop that I went personally, I would like to make a payment, and this shop somehow say that their bank hasn't provided them with this QR payment and also with EDC. So my thought was like, if this customer or this seller can be so-called served not only by one bank, then it's much easier for this kind of unbanked population to be on board to digital or to the banking ecosystem, so to say. So that's what I believe. So okay, merchant acquisition is one thing, then it doesn't need to be like, okay, this is my merchant, that's your merchant, and so on and so forth. It can be done like the merchants actually belong to everybody, and the players can so-called try to provide the solutions, not only that this so-called the other player can provide, but also that very unique to them. So then they know, for example, if they wanted to make a payment, but source of fund is actually not coming from, for let's say, their saving account, but coming from credit limit, credit line, then okay, this is the solution I can use. And for instance, for the other cases also, like if you would like to save, this is the banking solution that I can get. So something like that. So that's my answer. So first thing first is, no one knows what your customer need is, not only your customer know that. So it's not your product guy, it's not your tech guy, it's not your sales guy, it's not business guy, but your customer can answer that. It's the only one that can answer what they need. So the takeaway from that is like, rather than formulating a very complex product, build that over 1-2 years and launch it in the market, and then we just found out that okay, this is actually not what my customer needs. Better to have very simple, try to somehow launch it, put the GTM plan, for example, in 2-3 months, and then in the market. Maybe it's less perfect, less complete, or some challenges is still there, but you knew that whether the customer actually need that or not. When the customer need that and you would like to improve on top of that, it's easier, especially with this technology like cloud and everything is now feasible. So yes, it doesn't matter what technology is already there, but the mindset is the one that needs to be changed, not driven by okay, this is what the company thinks customer, the one that customer need, but rather I already validate this to the customer, and the customer say that yes, this is what I need. Therefore, I enhance the product from that. Yeah, it's a very nice event. Definitely, like I told to your partner as well, like I've been to this session, the other session as well. I think this is one of the biggest one, and that's congratulations for you all. And definitely I met with a lot of people with a lot of background, and also I listen and also learn from them as well. So definitely I would like to join if there is future event in whether in Indonesia or the other country. And definitely I hope that the future event can be bigger, as successful as it is, even more. And yeah, it can be a platform for not only me, but also the other players as well, to be better in terms of cracking this unbanking population, as well as serving this cash basis payment, becoming this digital payment.